What a lovely day it is. What a lovely day. Everything seems to be quite bright. Where have I gotten to? Where have I gotten to? GameStop. So now we're going to get into what I want to talk about, something I've been asking myself forever. The U and the V, both known as 66. In Chaldean, 666 is UV and W, which tells me and shows me in the W that there's a separation. I'm not going to talk about M right now. I'm talking about W. When we do this, I like to look at this as a DNA. I like to look at this as this is where Mars would be, and this is where Mars would be coming into Earth. And the reason for that is Mars is a single line, but here there are two. And because there's a point in the center of them, it shows they're different. In this case, this would be the M. So in this case, it's showing Mars between Earth and Earth. And then I'm not sure if I should be doing it this way. Something like this, like the corner of a building. You know what I'm saying? Just the corner of the building, that's the top of the building. I'm not sure if I should be drawing anything. I'm just thinking. All right, I'm not going to put a head or legs on this at all. I don't want to do that. But anyways, I'm going to explain to you why. I know I play a little, because the word Mars has a numeric value, okay, of 51. The 13th letter is M. The first letter is A. The 18th letter is R. And the 19th letter is S. But do you think the alphabet is in the correct position? There's a reason, okay, more to the number than to the letter. A is first because it needs to get 1, and there's only one number 1. There's only one. There's only one face of 9, and here is the area space 1. To what surrounds it? The void. 10th position. 1, the 0 is worth 2. 1 equals 1. 0 equals 2. Why? Well, if I was looking at things in the equation of binary, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, I would be going 1, 2, 4, 8, and then 16. Right? So since this is in the first position, here's the first position, 1. Since this is in the second position, it is 2. It is 21, or you can just say it's 2 and 1. It is what it is. But what if it was a 9? What if it was a 9 there, and it wasn't just an A? What if it was a 9? Right? Well, if it was a 9 there, I would be saying it's this one, and it's this one over here. There's your 9. So your 1 and 8 will create what is your I9. Well, what if it was 18? So I would pick this one over here and this one over here. I'd pick 2 and 16 to create my 18. So I'm going to have P and B. And it's 0, 2, so am I going to go to the whole family? Because remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is a family. A and A are in the same family. But anyways, I didn't want to come into that. Mars, here's the word for Mars. Here, this is 13, and it is going to be black. It is going to be 38 red. So now I've broken up Mars into red and black. Black letters and red letters. We can switch them around if you want and say this is black and this is red, B and R. You know we're looking for the bracelet. I don't know if we're looking for the outlet. I'm not really sure what to do with this one, but in the ace is part of what is in the sun. Why? Because they hold the same house value to letters. ACE, S is in the A house, U is in the C house, N is in the E house. Or yes, okay. So now you can go and maybe create something out of these two words coming together. I'm not looking into that right now. You have the elect, ET. B and R, I always look at B and R as 13 and 12, the king and the queen. I look at it as the 1391 and 1278. 1 and 7, the gateway to the king and the queen, because in the deck of cards, the 13th card is the king. But the reverse of the king, now pending on how you want to look at this, can either be what most would say the ace, okay? And sometimes if the ace was after the king, as they call the royal flush, if I play it by the royal flush rules, okay, and use the ace as the high card, okay, the king would actually be the 13th card, but it wouldn't be the last card. Therefore, the first card would have to start with the deuce. And the first card, which might, okay, the deuce and the ace come together as the 13th card, and the deuce moves down to be the first card, to where the 3 or the tray, okay, is now the second card, okay, to where the king is now the 12th card. So what did I do? For me, I'm going to come back, I'm going to put this back down, we're going to talk about Mars again. For me, this is all skeleton. The cards are skeleton, the dice cubes are skeleton, the rules and regulations and fabrication of understanding through equations. That's what I fabricate. I bring things into equations. It tells me more about how we can create form to the skeleton to tell us what is deeper inside the word. The same way, I just wanted to read something. Now I'm going to go on and do Mars. Just let me finish with this. So where do I get the colors? I get them from the game of roulette. I also design Mars. There's one way to design it, which is this way. This is through the sun way. This is where the two arms come, the arm comes out, okay, to where when I create Earth, okay, I made one space here. Here I made a space and a half. I don't know which way I would have did, but it doesn't matter because you see Earth. Hold on a second. Did I get this right? Ding, ding. No, I didn't. It's not very good. I got to slow down. Yeah, and for all those, you know, who don't mind helping out the channel, you know, it would really help. Maybe I'd have a lot more time maybe to, let me see, am I doing this properly? Here to here to here to here. No, that's wrong. Where's, okay, it's got to go through here. You know, I can't, what is that, here? It's got to go here. It's got to go here. I just, let me put it on pause. Okay, so I'm not even sure if I put it on pause, but yeah, what I did is this was supposed to go down to here and over this way, or down to here and over here. So I made a mistake with this, so I redrew it. So here I've got two markings going through, and this is what they call the dollar sign. You know, dolor, means the golden sign. And you don't always have to use sign. You can also say, instead of using GI, you can also go sun. The reason for this, I'm going to go out on the limb here. The 19th letter, the 14th letter, within the sun is the spirit of man. In GI, it is the 7th and the 9th letter, so it is the gateway to birth. Everything runs. We could have said girl. You see here, we can use girl, right? Inside of sun is girl. I'm not really sure what all this, but I've seen this kind of stuff going on before. I know certain letters are for more than one thing, telling me about the gate, telling me about the birth. Well, this is the 9 face, so it's telling me about 45. Why? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 equals to 45. The word fox equals to 45. Number 6, number 15, number 24. The 24th letter is the gateway of the 7th gate of the sun, the creation of the torchlight. The reason I say this is the reverse of F6 is 1. The O is the 15th letter, 1 plus 5 equals 6. The X is the 24th letter, 2 and 4 is 6. Fox is 666. The reverse of this is headquarters, HQZ, which would be 8. Well, just let me do this for a second. I just want to do something for a second. Okay. The reverse of this on the cube, okay, not on a 9 face, because this is on a 9 face. 6 and 3 is 9. Also, the reverse alphabet, okay. But on a cube, it's going to be 8. Then it's going to be 17, where 15 is, which is the gateway. And then it's going to be 26. This happens to be 24 cat. 26 dogs to the gateway in Mars, to the divided gates of DC. And the reason for that is, I mean, here's DC, right? But we got to look at it, what it really means. Here's your 8 when they're together, and here's your 6. But only when we flip them apart do they become the 7th gate. So how do we get 6 and 8 as the 7th gate through DC? And that's not the only DC, because if we have 6 and 2, we have 51 for where Mars is. And there's your 51 to where we had 62. In the doghouse to where we had 15, 51, Mars. To where we now have 35, 3 and 5, 8. To where we now have 42, 24, the cat. To where the cat is in the heaven of the doghouse. So nothing that I do. I think I have to wipe your butt. I think I have to wipe your butt, right, Hardy? How you doing? Just plunge yourself down right there. Yeah, just plunge. No, oh, you have to get closer. Yep, even closer. Just a little bit closer, right into the camera. Can you get any closer? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, yeah, just get right in there. That's what I'm waiting for. Just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. Yes. How you doing? You doing good? Yeah? You want to talk to somebody? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Oh, I feel you turning over. I see you turning over. No, decided not to, eh? Get those paws, bury those paws, right? What if I put my hand? Oh. You like that, eh? You like that, eh? You need it. You don't like it. You need it. You need this, right? Too much energy. Too much power. Too much power in that cat, eh? Too much power. What's going on inside? Are you inside of me? Are we connecting inside? Not you, but a cell that sort of does what these cats do. And they had to recreate it. Right? Hey? You like that? Hey, buddy. Ooh. I'm 420 friendly. Hey? I'm 420 friendly. Well, that's the cat. In French, 420 is the cat. Hey? Yes. Yes. I'm electric. I'm electric. I'm electric company. Yes. Yes. I'm electric company. Yes. I'm electric company. Yes. Yes. I'm electric company, am I not? And I'm pretty. Okay, go. You have to move over. Come on. Come on. I've been too rough with you. I'm not a nice guy. You have to move over. I'm really not a nice guy. I'm really not a nice guy. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Jump in the box. Jump in the box. Before we go on, I broke up the roulette wheel, and it's been so long I'm probably going to have to study this for an hour. And yeah, Venus Gate, right over here. Which one is this? Is this the 000? 000, yeah. Okay, I'm not going to get into this 4137. I'm not going to get into that. What I'm going to continue on is, now I don't know where my pen is. So now we have the king and the 3, and now Jack and the 4 are going to go together. So our creation right now is Jack is now in the 3rd. Jack is, wait, no, I didn't get the queen. Did I get the queen? Sorry. The queen is now in the 11th position, and it's the queen that gets the 2, the 3. Yes, the queen gets the 4. The queen gets the 4, not the jack. So the queen, the 11th card, will fit with the 4 card, which is in the 3rd position. This is the position. So this is the position over here. The ace is the 13th. The deuce is the 1st. The 3 is the 2nd. The king is in the 12th position. Okay, the 13th is in the 12th position. The queen is in the 11th position. So instead of being 13 and 12, they are now 12 and 11. And the value for king is 41. And the value for queen is 62. The value for ace is 9. The number 2, we usually don't do deuce, but I don't want to talk about that. But I just want to show you that we replaced ace instead of saying ace, first of all, we didn't say God, Dieu, meaning more than one, meaning 2, but all we have to do is put here A for ace. The U replaces what is first. And we have 3 and 5. I'm not sure how to explain this. The first time you have 1, okay, as a first number, it's at 1. The next time you have a first number, it's at 21 and not at 10. Because you're saying 10th and not saying first. But it still is a value of 1 with 0 and not 2 with 0. Encompassing 2 with 0 is 1 within. 10 is actually just saying 1, but 2 is not. 2 is saying 1 is within. 10 is saying all around 1. And it's also encompassing what is 9, because it's 1 dot to everything that's around it. This is the square world. When we come to the deck of cards, okay, here the dice cube is a 9 face. I don't really know what the face is inside of this. It's a minimum of a 10 face in the deck of cards, but there's other positions that are not included, because in the 10 face, if you would put the 1 position of the 9, it would show me that it could be 11. But in the 9, the 4 corners are all the same. So then you can minus 4 equals to what is 7 different positions and 4. So anyways, let's just forget about that. So now we're going to go to Jack, and Jack, which is going to be the 10th card, is with the 5. So now if we're thinking about anything that is 510 for Mars, 105 the hand of God, adding up 1 over the 14th equals to 105, and that would be the NA in the sun. Now the last thing I want to do, yes, the reverse to Mars. It's 4 letters. 4 times 27 equals to 80 and 28. 420. 420. It's a cycle. 4 times 20 in French. They say it that way. Heinz is the reverse letters, where H is S and I is R and N is M and Z is A. And this one is 57, just like the moon, with no E in it, not the E worlds. So it's not in the E worlds. Did we go on why this was DC? Yes, we did. Why this was DC. 5 and 3s, 53, 62, 24, 51, and these are the reverse besides 44 and 33, the hard ways. 16 and 8 equaling to 24, the division between day and night. And 3 by 3, the rotation of the percentage, the rotation of the sun. 6 and 9, 15, 7 and 8, 15 to the gateway of the divided night and day. Pluto is that planet. Earth is number 52. The numeric value for Earth is 52. When you take away the black in this word, you have 24 and 28. Center C to the piano, right next to center C, where it is the gateway to the cycle. Cycle of man, man on the moon. 13 is man, and 28 is his number. So why does it become 6, 6, and 6? Forget about this one over here and just say 6, 3, 3, 6. And this is in rotation of the sun inside the gateway, in rotation of the moon. This will become 69, 96, and the difference between here would be 27. The beta gates. That's what happens. We're repositioning. If I would turn these over, if I would turn this over, it would then be 3, 3, 3. So 3, 3, 3 is a representation of the cube. 14 going around and 7 going up and down. It is the cycle of the 7 months, 4 months, and 1 month of the year, 31 days, 28 days, in which it's not 31 days. It's 28 days plus 2 plus 1. Here it's 30 days. It's not. It's 28 days plus 2, not including the 1. So the 1 is the spirit in the gate, and 7 in a month, and 4 months it's not. So something else is going on. I have to understand what's going on with the zodiac. If it's a geared zodiac to take and control everything, that's why people can read it now, because they've been doing it over and over, and the zodiac keeps repeating itself. So now we know who we are. So now when we come to here, what happens is 9 and 6 comes together in its first formation once ace reaches the top location in the deck, the birth of the torch. I don't know if I should say it that way. So anyways, where else am I? We have the bracelet I have to look at. We did Mars, we did Heinz. This is Earth, is numeric value 52. This will be 6 and 1 like the cube. 5 and 1, hold on. This is going to be, where is it? Where's Mars? 38 and 13. It's going to be 4 and 2. This is the dividing gate. This is 4 and 2, the dividing gate. This is 28. This is 38. That's perfect. This is in creation. This is with the spirit creation. This is just in the Venus house. Remember, 80. It's all parts of 20s. If you get a 30, because there's spirit in it. If you get a 50, it's because there's spirit in it. If you get a 70, it's because it's a gateway. And the 90 is your birth entry. It is everything connected. There is never more than 7 of 9 on a dice cube. And the dice cube that shows it to me is if I would drill holes all the way through the blacks. This is the only side that would show 7. So there's 5 sides. There's 4 sides times 5 and 2 sides times 7 equaling to 20, equaling to 14. The last thing I want to talk about, that since Mars is the Taurus, let's say, and Earth is the bull, right? Unicorn and bull. Then when we go to create the letter U and the letter V, what happens is the V connects at a single point that can be divided, where the U has to come around to a minimum of 2 points to come around. So therefore the U becomes Earth and the V becomes Mars. So now it becomes 22, 44, 66, 88. 21, the cube. 42, the gateway in the cube. 63, creation of the sun. And then 84, Pluto, the cycle of 3 moons. 28 times 3. 21 times 4 is 4 cubes. 88, breakthrough, ape, through the gateway, the divided house of V. This is going to be a V, but it's a D, H, C, G. This is the base value for that. And that's it. And there's your Shem, right? Isn't this where your Shem comes in? This side or the four-sided? It's talking about Mars, Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Let's learn who we really are. We are aviation. We are vessels. Listen to what they call us. Listen over time what it is. We are as well in the sea as we are on the land, as we are in the air. The earth is a vessel in space, and we are living in the liquid of her divine. Who are we? As the spirit, we are aviation. The aviation of the spirit passes through our soul. Yet we walk in the flatlands of earth. Around and around we walk. Who are we? Je suis, j'ai, être, qui je suis. Je ne peux pas être quelqu'un d'autre. Je suis déjà numérique par grâce au Créateur. I am already numeric by the grace of the Creator, documented and proven because I'm alive from the digital creation of our Lord of area space. And no one, and I am not allowed to hand over my life to anyone, because I am in the gracious gift of Thee who has created the Lord, who has created I. Otherwise, my code would disappear and the life of I would perish. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Blessed be art thou. Thank you very much for watching.